Hello and welcome to Hollingsworth Correct-Crimp training. I am Jeff Macaborski, a Hollingsworth service engineer, and today I'll be demonstrating how to achieve a correct crimp. So there's three components to achieving a correct crimp. You need the proper tool, the proper wire, and the proper terminal. So today we're working with a 16-14 gauge non-insulated ring terminal, or a NIT, and we have 16 gauge wire and an H4A Hollingsworth crimp tool. Okay, so first we will discuss the terminal. As I said before, the terminal we're using today is a 16-14 gauge non-insulated terminal, or NIT. On the back of our terminals you can see the size of the terminal itself stamped on the back, so you can see 16-14. On the front side of the terminal you can see the seam of the barrel, which you need to know how to properly orient that in the tool to get a proper crimp. The crimp tool we're using is our H4A. This is for non-insulated terminals. It is used on terminal sizes 22 to 16 gauge, 16 to 14, and 12-10. So it's good for all three terminal sizes. And this is a ratcheting crimp tool, so it stays closed until you fully complete the crimp cycle. And the advantage of using a ratcheting tool is that you get a complete crimp cycle every time you use the tool. You can't half crimp the terminal and then release it. You have to fully crimp the terminal and then the tool will open up. If you do load the terminal into the tool incorrectly though, you can always use the release mechanism here to release the tool. Then you can reload the terminal into the tool to ensure you get the proper crimp. Okay, now that we've talked about the terminal and the tool itself, we can do the crimp. So, as I mentioned before, you want to make sure you have the seam of the barrel properly oriented in the tool to do the crimp. So you want the seam facing opposite that indenter right there. So for this particular tool, you want the seam facing the 16-14. And then you can gently close the handles for a few clicks so you can hold the terminal in place. So next you want to load the wire. So this is a 16 gauge wire we're using, and it's been stripped to 7/32 of an inch. Now when you're inserting the wire, just do so like that. We can turn the tool around. You can see the wire strands sticking through. Now you want the wire just to go through the barrel by about a 1/16 to or 32nd to a 1/16 of an inch. You don't want the strands sticking out so far that they're going into the washer clearance area on the terminal. So once you have the wire loaded, you can complete your crimp, and the tool opens up once the crimp cycle has been completed. So you can see the indent on the back side of the barrel. So you always want to have that indentation on the side opposite of the seam, which is right there. So you have your strands protruding from the barrel, but not too far. So this is a proper crimp. Just to recap, to achieve a correct crimp, you need the right terminal, the right wire, and a properly calibrated tool. In addition, one of the resources we offer is to repair and calibrate our hand tools and our pneumatic tools. If you would like more information, please go to our website at hollingsworth.com or email us at tech@hollingsworth.com. Thank you for watching.